Welcome back to F95, guys. I appreciate you guys coming back. These are beef back ribs from Costco. I picked up for only $23. I'm going to go ahead and do a comparison video between these and a dino back rib. They're a lot thicker, but these are pretty good, especially for only $23. So stick around and I'll show you guys how to season them and cook them. All right, guys, I'm about to season this beef back ribs up with a little salt, pepper, garlic, paprika. It's like my favorite mix. I just kind of adjust it as needed when I see it starting to get low on it. I'm going to go ahead and use some olive oil as the binder. Nothing too crazy here, just keeping it simple. I'm going to season both sides, of course, all around. Probably season it too much. That's just how I roll. If anyone out there knows about the audio quality, I seem to keep having a lot of like heavy breathing in it. I don't know if it's just me or if it's a microphone issue. I don't know how other YouTubers do it, but if they got any advice for me, that'd be huge. Leave it in the comments. I'll try to get that worked out. So, all right, let's go ahead and season this thing up. I like to do a little hand motion here. I did cut out my salt and pepper shaker my seasoning thing to spread a little bit more than what you normally get, but not as much as the other side. So go ahead and do a nice little hand motion here. Probably gonna get the counter all dirty. My wife's not gonna be thrilled, but yeah, that's a problem for a different day. And this way as well. Kind of tack the spots that didn't quite get it on there. All right. So I've seen some people use just straight salt as their dry brine. I've been using this mixture because I just like it a lot. I've been doing it on my days before. I've done just salt before, and I haven't noticed a huge difference. So I stopped just like seasoning the day of and then letting it, or pre-seasoning with the salt and then letting it, and then seasoning the day of. So gotta make sure to get the sides. Oh, nice. These sides come right around the back, so that'll be nice and easy. I'll go ahead and give this a season here. Probably a little too much seasoning. I realized I just forgot to put a binder on there, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a little spray. Get the whole counter nice and oiled up. Make sure all the sides are nicely seasoned. All right, that's probably good enough for the back side. So again, if anyone has any recommendations on audio advice, it'd be huge. I'm gonna let this sit overnight though for 24 hours and go ahead and get this cooked up in the tomorrow for dinner. So stay tuned for the final product. All right, guys, beef's been sitting for 24 hours. Now we're going to go ahead and get it on the grill. So be right back. All right, guys, we're using hickory to smoke these ribs today. I got the snake going. I got my water tray in there, and then it should be a good cook. So let's see how this turns out. All right, guys, we're at about 2-hour mark here, and the probe was reading about 140. Let me get a look at these. Oh yeah, those are coming along really good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cover back up so we don't get any heat spikes. All right, guys, just pulled the ribs off the smoker. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it in some beef towel and wrap it. I did pull them at 160, 165. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cook them to about 200, 205. That's probably about another hour in the oven. I like to bake them in the oven afterwards because you already got all the smoke you need on them. It's just a lot easier to go ahead and get them in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour some beef tallow on this and wrap them up. I find doing a little wrap, I like to grab them, pinch everything together, and just kind of rotate it. And you can kind of get the whole foil boat made pretty easily that way. It's really easy to get the foil boat or the tin foil from Costco, and you got plenty of it, and it's just much easier to use. I'm going to go ahead and put another piece on or off camera over the top of it, just so it's fully wrapped. But that's it. All right, guys, we're going to see how this turned out. Ooh, they're looking good. All right. So we got it coming off the bone here at the bottom. Looks like it turned out pretty good. Go ahead and take these off and then burn my hands while doing it likely. Yep, that's hot. Whew. There we go. I made some chimichurri sauce to go with this. I'm going to go ahead and dump the rest of the beef tallow on top. Oh yeah. Definitely turned out pretty tender there. So I'm going to go ahead and get a knife and cut this real quick. It's just hot. It's hard to pull the stuff out. So I cooked this to about 201, 205, depending on which probe I used. And then I went ahead and used the let it rest for 30 minutes. Get a look at there. And then this is the chimichurri sauce I would put on it. Yeah. All right, guys, I just threw some chimichurri sauce on there. I think I showed you in the last video. I tried to do a slow-mo. It didn't turn out like I liked it to, so I'm going to go ahead and just throw a little bit more on here. Do a little bite test for you. Yeah. Those are delicious. All right, guys, please sub and subscribe. Or subscribe and like the video, share it. Comment down below what you think I could have done a little better, or if you just like the meat yourself. And then check out my other videos and other shorts. I have some video games I'm trying to work on. So let's go ahead and let me know what you think.